Hello guys, what's up? It's Ulek and welcome to a new CS investing video. Today I will share some unique buying opportunities that I found and want to share with you. And the first one is the Desert Eagle Sputnik from the Train 2021 collection. It has seen higher prices before, which makes it interesting for me to look out for, and I own some of these. The next skin is also from the Train 2021 collection, and it's the CZ Auto Syndicate. The Syndicate has the highest float range in its rarity and is a trade-up skin for the USP whiteout, so if you get these in low floats, they can be used to get the factory new whiteouts, which makes it very desirable as an investment. This is a very tough trade-up to hit, since the float ranges in the purples are very shit, and the float range from the USP whiteout is even higher than the one from the highest purple. So if you find these in a good price in a very low float, I would pick these up ASAP. The SG Colony is one of the most underrated skins in this video. It is in the Shattered Web collection, which is already pretty rare, and it is a trade-up filler to the Orb Containment Breach, which is very expensive in factory new. And the fact that this is the lowest in factory new in the collection, but has the best float range, tells me there is something wrong with prices in this collection as well. So for just 80 bucks, buying such a very good trade-up filler for an Orb that's 800 bucks, and I don't have one right now, but I know I will shoot myself in the head if I don't buy this right now and it goes up to like 200. Because China also likes the Shattered Web collection since it's very low in supply. So yeah, the Colony in factory new is a very good pickup. The next skin is the Max 7 Core Breach, and I have talked about this already, but I just think it's such a unique and very good buying opportunity right now that I have to include it in this video as well. And here I wouldn't go with the factory new ones, I would only go with very low float minimal wear ones, because these go for like 7 euros and you can use them to trade up to the factory new M4A1S control panel and the Tech 9 remote control. But if you want to trade up to these in factory new, well, this is the best skin to use since it has the highest float range. We talk a lot about float ranges in this video, but I just think it's so important to keep that in mind since this is like the new economy that we have, and I have the feeling that many people didn't adapt to it, so now I think it's the best time to pick these up for cheap before people, like the whole community, realizes that. And now I actually want to talk about a case. Valve has some big trouble right now when it comes to legal things. If you don't know already, they have been sued for illegal gambling, and cases play the biggest part in the lawsuit. And since Valve is trying to get rid of cases, as they have shown us with the Genesis terminal for example, I think if they actually remove cases from the armory would be a next step to get rid of cases. Imagine in the next armory rotation they will remove the FIFA case and not put a new one in. This could be the last case that we have seen in the armory and people will go nuts about it and prices will explode. So I would highly recommend you buying some of these since they have a very low price right now and you won't go wrong with them either way, because I think the bottom is clear, they won't go down even further. Like, we don't know what's gonna happen to cases, but for now we are good. And if you want to flip these, if it actually happens like I said, well, it would be a very nice investment. Now I want to talk about some capsules as well, and I really like the Austin 25 contenders. Regularly I am checking the prices of these stickers inside of this capsule, and some remain stagnant, like the Complexity Holo for example, but some also see some massive gains, like the Fluxo that I just sold today. I had 3 of them and they doubled in the last week. Well, there are many teams inside of this capsule, which makes it very unique. So I wouldn't just focus on some stickers because now it's a bit too late, or you buy the cheap ones. But having the collection itself is not a bad play. Next one is I highly recommend you checking up the Budapest stickers that are for sale now, because you can buy them basically for market price, even lower on third party sites. And the holos are kind of expensive in this capsule. Like the red Kenneth is like 10 bucks. This is a very high price and the ROI is also very high on this one. So if you just want to go with the flow and sticker prices remain like this, if they get removed, well, the case has to rise to actually make the price of the sticker make sense. You know what I mean. And if you get this case for like 18 cents on float, well, it's a good buy in my opinion. And the next one is the Galil Cerberus, and I have also talked about it in shorts recently, because when people were anticipating cash to come back before season 4, these skins have seen some insane gains. But now they have dropped for like 1/3 in field tested almost. And since Valve has officially stated that they work on cash, one day they will release a new collection. And if we see anticipation of the map coming back, well, I will also see some momentum for these. So I just picked one up today actually in field tested, because this one had the biggest dip. Don't forget guys, I'm still having a giveaway going on, and if you want to participate in it, you just have to subscribe my channel, like this video and leave a comment what you think is the best skin in this video. I will announce the winner in the video after I reach 80 subscribers, so if there will be another video in the meantime, well, you can participate with another ticket or check out my last video, there you can also comment and like if you want a higher chance to win the skin. But let's go on with this video. And well, I think at this point you have seen already 50 videos about armory investing, but I just want to pick out some skins which I think are the best ones to buy. And the first one is the 5/7 heat treated. Well, it has the best float range and it is 0 to 1. And all the other skins above have shit float ranges. So if you want to use this one to make some really nice trade ups, it's the best one. And it is almost the same price, like it is the same price as the other skins, which doesn't make sense at all to me. So this one is the best one to buy in its rarity and field tested. You can also go with the higher conditions, but there you will see some price differences to the other ones. The next skin I really like is the Nova Wursthölle. The low float minimal wear because all the purples above don't have 0 to 1 float ranges and this one has. So it's a very nice skin to use in trade ups. And it also has the best float range and its rarity, so I would recommend you this skin a lot. Because this is a collection where floats actually matter, since the Be The Monster is not like the M4 Fate, which has like this of a float range, compared to the Be The Monster having a 0 to 0.8. The next skin is the Orb CMYK. It has dipped a bit since its pump and hype, which makes it a very nice opportunity to buy again. And here I would actually go with the wear whatever you think is the best one and you can afford. Because the factory new one is just very expensive and not every one of us can afford stuff like this. And I actually don't hate on the battle scarred as well. I mean, you see it here because it's very low float, but if you go with a higher float battle scarred, you barely see anything. So very nice skin in my opinion, and if you want to use it in game and just hold it for the future, it's very nice. And last but not least, I want to point out trade up fillers, which are not 0 to 1 but have a very low float, so they have factory new outcomes. For example, the Off-World, it trades up to the factory new Terrace and can be used as a trade up filler, and when you set the correct buy orders, you can get fillers better than 0 to 1 factory new ones for cheaper. So if you are into trade ups, I would just recommend you checking every case, find your skins and calculate the best floats to use. But this video would be way too long if I would break down all of them. So if you want to see a video where I talk about these, well, let me know in the comments. And that's actually it with the video. I would very appreciate a subscribe, a like and a comment. I'm very happy that you stayed until the end, and I would highly appreciate a subscribe since my channel is kind of small, and if you liked what I yapped about, well, I will bring more of these videos in the future as well. So yeah, enough said, thanks for watching guys and have a very good one. Don't forget to participate in the giveaway.